Hi, everyone. I wanted to give you guys a quick little tip um, on Google Classroom. And uh, for those who might want to assign something to multiple classes on Google Classroom. So I have this test that I'm going to publish. And one of the things that annoys me on Google Classroom, at least until I worked a few things, was all the different settings I have to go change when I'm copying and listing to multiple classes and stuff. So I have this assignment, I have my attachment, um, and I want it to go to two classes, so both my Spanish 2 classes. Um, and the due date, I want to have it set for due in class. Otherwise, it's set to due at night, and I like to set the due date as class time. Sometimes I have certain things due at night, so I kind of distinguish on my Google Classroom. I have class time, and then I have at night, which is 11:59 p.m. if they have an extra evening to work on it. So at first, I would go in and actually add in the actual class time that it ends beginning of class or whatever. And then I realized that that was a real pain because I'm having to enter in that time all the time. So I've just gone and all my classes know this, as 2:45 means class time. So, 11:59 means at night, 2:45 p.m. means class time. And that way, I just use that time for all my classes. It won't mark anybody late if they've got it done by class time because it's the end of the school day. But I can use that one time for all my classes. So I take that time. The test is due today. Class time is when we're doing that. And I set that one time instead of having all of the times. And now if I go to schedule, this was the other thing, is now you're going, okay, now I got to go add 2:45 down here. I got to go add this. This little copy settings to all, it's been there a long time. And the thing that always got me was this button here. Copy settings to all. Copying will overwrite the settings you've entered for the other classes. And overwriting always gets me scared. So the first time I saw that, I went, nope, I'll just enter it manually. I thought maybe mess up stuff in my other Google Classrooms. All it means when you do that is that if you've already set something here, like this, if I go do this, it's going to overwrite that. So it's just copying settings in here. So now I have, being it's all the same here, we're good. I don't usually copy this. I set this later because I have different times for each class when I want it to appear. So this I do manually. So it's going to drop today, and it does remember your whatever last time you put in. It will remember that. So that is handy. And then I can hit schedule, and it will schedule both of those. Also, one thing, just a little hint, sometimes you have something like a worksheet or something that you don't want to post until like you hit post in class because you don't want them working on it early. A little hint, if you're not exactly sure when you want it to post, just post it out like 2 extra days or an extra day. And then you can go in and so say this I wanted to do in class, but I wanted to post when I said, all right, now go to Google Classroom and this item will be posting. So they're not working on it early. You can then go to this and hit edit, hit the X, and then just hit assign. But that way it's kind of chilling there and it's ready to go. You can save as a draft, but you can't save as a draft to multiple classes. So that's why if you go and schedule and just schedule it out a couple days, you can schedule it to multiple classes. You don't have to save as a draft, then go to another class, copy that draft. You can just schedule it out to all of the classes and then end the scheduling and post whenever you want. So that's a little hint, a little trick for you. I think that's all I have on this video. Thank you guys for watching.